Oh, shit.
There we go.
Go figure, it works
Nice.
now. I was like, I wonder if it's
Nice.
gonna do it this time. Hello everybody, welcome and thanks for being here as always. We're gonna get started in kind of a unique way. I'm going to step away to go get my son from the bus stop, and these beautiful people are going to kind of recap what happened last week. Words. Words.
Words, dates, concepts of time. Things Penny is fundamentally opposed to.
Well, dates things you can eat as well.
Yes.
I'm not thinking about the sort of serial killer kind of thing. This is dried fruit. Oh, I need more
How you-
sleep. Hi, chat.
How are you all? How do we start this recap? Because there was so much that started
Oh,
that
God,
happened
yeah.
last week. It was a crazy.
Oh, yeah,
There were a lot of important moments. Adrian couldn't
was-
find any hair care products when he was
I
at
could
the
not.
There was
That
no
was-
bacon
that was-
involved at all.
There was the high moment of drama from the.
I spit on the werewolf as it passed by me, and
Oh,
You
yeah.
did,
yep. I think we're chasing the werewolf,
and
aren't we?
then like bit people.
Yep, it did. It bit me. Oh, it scratched me, and I think it bit Truly.
So Adrian's now going to have both werewolf and spider powers.
Yeah, possibly.
It's a thing.
Spider powers are not a thing.
It's a
God, I hope
thing.
Are you
It's
sure about
very
that?
much a thing. Very much a thing.
It's hashtag it's a thing. Spider wolf, there you go. Has got it.
I've become something else entirely,
Yeah.
Aqua.
I'm expecting the artwork now in there
Mm.
for that one has.
To
So,
be fair, it
bit-
was mostly truly it was nomming on. To be fair,
True, and didn't she tell it? She was like her were daddy. Oh, just bite harder next time.
yes,
Yeah.
she was criticizing it. Yeah, she was criticizing
Like me
everything.
harder way, daddy.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, so basically, Aqua bullied an undead ogre all the way through it.
That's right. Yeah, you killed some undead in a tower. Discovered the tower was no use to you because you'd been sent to clear it out, but it was a bit rubbish.
She exploded the
all
undead
just-
ogre too, didn't he? I think she.
No,
Arr.
you set it on fire.
I thought she exploded. I know I said.
I almost
Yeah.
exploded the tower.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, that's true. I mean, to be fair, she did try, and she has exploded most things so far. But
True.
And like the awesome champions we are, instead of taking shelter and resting, we decided to go out and explore more scary things in the scary bog of evil doom and getting lostness.
yes, that's true. Well, I mean, you did have a small nap first. You had enough of a nap to recover, and then decided to, when you heard the sinister howling in the marsh, to go like, "Hey, let's go for a walk."
As you do.
Yeah,
We are a
What better?
regular white group of people in a horror film.
Mhm.
Need to go
That's true.
investigate.
Yeah. What was that horrible blood
I-
curdling noise? Let me go down
I'm-
in my slippers and pants.
Basically, running a campaign for a bunch of sorority people in a horror film. That's essentially what's going on
Accurate.
right now.
Well, Aqua's dressed up just in a towel, so she's already there.
It's not a towel. It's a
I
shawl.
thought she was cosplaying a Cheeto.
Are you cosplaying a Cheeto? You can
No.
confess.
So,
You're
No.
amongst nerds here.
Anyway.
Not me, though. I'm the jock. Just saying.
Mhm.
mhm.
It always
So
works out
anyway,
well
yes,
for them.
So you were in the marsh. You'd been nibbled on a few times.
Yep.
The werewolf had run away, and that's about where you find yourselves, in a marsh as the sun comes up.
And I'm still basically trying to correct everybody and advise them on how they could do better.
I'm going to leave that up to you. We can say, as it's a holdover from the custom wild magic from last session, and we normally have those expire, we can say that the shock of being bitten by a werewolf has kind of snapped you out of it.
I mean,
And then that frees us up for more redemptions this week, rather than having them conflict. Because a lot of the time we say that they reset on long rests and stuff, and you guys have just had a long rest, so you won't be able to have another long rest until like the end of the day. So
there's one
I would
redemption.
yeah. There we go.
Thanks,
There's one.
Haz.
So I'm going to suggest that we say that you snapped out of it.
okay.
And 2.
Yep.
Oh, look.
So basically, the as
Counting
I'm
backwards.
correcting the wolf and giving it advice on how it could have bitten me better and more effectively.
Yeah, Wolf Daddy.
It just kind of goes.
And then-
all right.
Something kind of breaks through, and you're like, this doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll stop doing it.
Yeah. Whoops.
And then there's all 3 have been redeemed.
That's all 3.
Oh, aren't you guys dirty little bitches? By the way,
It's fair and accurate.
highly recommended, you guys. Highly recommended.
Snacks.
Snacks.
Snacks. Snacks.
I mean, I call you dirty little bitches with love, though. You know.
This is true.
Penny brand. Penny brand snacks.
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 So before we listen to Krakus's song, I want to just really quickly go over these beautiful people. This is Aldous.
With what? An iron?
Shush. This is Aldous, our one and only DM, wonderful friend. Really just fantastic at everything he does. Super duper sassy. Is not a streamer. Just loves D&D and is trapped in the cage of friendship. This here is Aqua. Aqua is a streamer. She also makes things, and you can find that link down there. That's going to take you... There's actually 2 links. One will take you to her stream, her Twitch page, and one will take you to her art page where she sells her art on awesome things. Fantastic. Go check it out. She is a variety streamer. Yeah. Variety streamer. Lots of great content over there. If you haven't checked her out already, if you haven't followed her already, please do so. This here is Mucky. Mucky is...
It's not.
I don't know if I can call you a variety streamer. You play Phasmo and you play Sea of Thieves. He's just he's a streamer.
Streams of variety of Phasmo.
He has amazing alerts. That may rival mine. I don't know. It's like
It's almost like it'd be the same person that was doing it.
honest, yeah. Like, but it's like, you know,
Almost.
almost. Yeah.
That's not a thing though. That can't be
Yeah.
right.
I'm branching out. I did it to Pop Tarts recent
Yeah.
one, so I went down the storm.
He's a great friend. I twisted his arm into doing this.
He's also got some Mablethorpe Rock. Oh yeah,
I don't know what that is. I don't know if I want to know.
Americans.
All I know is my boob is much more important than Mucky's toe. This here is evolved.
The poll results don't really agree with
Oh
that.
yeah, that's a pulse.
Evolved is a
got
dirty little
social
bitch.
Contradicting the will of the people.
He's also I think he likes to call himself a variety streamer. He primarily almost, solely plays shooters. Hunter is a big one of his. He does branch out
A variety
occasionally.
of shooters.
A variety of first person shooters, yes. First and third person
See?
shooters, yeah. He mixes it up with different kinds of pew. He's been, you know what, we need to include your YouTube channels in this too.
If I ever get a shorter link, otherwise it's going to take up half the box.
There it is. You could find that's his Twitch profile. Please go check all of them out. Please go give them all a follow. You won't regret it. He's branching out into different aspects of being a streamer, and it's really cool to see. So, and then I'm Penny. Hey, Half Eggs, thanks for the follow 8 minutes ago. Much appreciated. Much love. I'm a variety streamer. This is my 1 day a week D&D stream that these lovely people have agreed to do with me, and and
One day.
yeah,
There is no regret.
yeah. We're just a bunch
No
of
regrets.
awesome nerds that are just kind of flailing our way through this together. Well, not Aldous, but the rest of us are having a lot of fun flailing around and ruining all his plans. So.
I think he's figured it out now. Now he's making plans of how to torture us because he knows we're gonna take difficult. Why the hell would you ever go that route?
It's
choice.
okay. It's okay. At some point, I'm just going to present you with a room filled with spikes and another room filled with lovely, comfy mattresses, because I know that you'll all be like, the mattress room is a trap. Let's go sit on the spikes.
What are you trying to say?
But, plot twist, the mattress room was a trap, and it was actually the more dangerous room to go to.
Our characters were trapped into getting lovely, lovely full nights of rest.
You know what?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound
Permasley.
right for us. That sounds like it'd actually be bad for us.
Exactly.
It would mess with our vibe,
Yeah, and it clashed too much with your real life personality.
Right. Right. Whoops. Whoops a doodle. Maggie, thank you so much for the resub. And Voodoo, thank
I
you so
knowing
much.
you for 14 months, that's ridiculous.
I know.
Sickened and ashamed to know me.
I think it was like my very first Patreon day games that you found me, and that was pretty early in my stream days. So,
Not as OG as Aladdin though, or has.
No.
True.
pretty much like
There
right
are,
up there.
There are few who've put up with Penny for as long as me.
Mm-hmm. And Two Red River too. Yeah.
You think you'd have a
That's
better
true.
cage by now, though?
Great.
Aldous, for as long as you've been here.
I feel like you guys are really ungrateful. Your cages are fine. Stop complaining.
Yeah, I got a vent, so I'm.
Yeah.
I've been bumped up a
I
little
get
bit.
SAS privileges. That's what I get.
Sass. Voodoo, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Holly too. I really appreciate it. Guys, if you guys don't know this, we occasionally, if you're new to this channel, we have some amazingly talented people in this community. We also in this group, Aldous has sung us a song for this D&D channel, and it was wonderful. I still listen to it and laugh my ass off. And it was about Adrian, Evolve's character Adrian. You'll see art cycle through the page. We didn't have very many submissions for this last week, so we kind of left last week's up. But we have some really amazing community members, and they feel inspired to draw some art when they see the channel, and we put it up on stream each week. So each time somebody makes some art for the D&D stream, we will put it up the following week for everybody to see. And one of the people that is regularly submitting some awesome art in a different form than what you're seeing on screen right now, he creates songs for a few of them do, including Aldous. He creates songs on a regular basis that have to do with the content that we're creating. And his name is Krakus. He's a mad genius. I'm really excited for this one. It's called The Lament of a Lonesome Ogre. And we're going to go ahead and listen to it now.
Moths on high, a medium rare. I've been fried, they've singed all of my hair. I've been bashed, I've been stabbed, I've been sliced, almost diced. I want my home, swampy home, send me home. This badass cleric's frightened me. Her very presence makes me flee. The weapons fly one by one, and spells fly by on, and I am hurt, soon will be gone. I miss my kin, pride and joy. Want my wife, want my only young boy. Divine smite, hammer falls, guiding bolt, fire balls. Get away, can't get away, heaven calls. I want my home, swampy home. Take me home.
Dude,
Yes.
that was awesome.
That was awesome.
This is the first time we had a song based on an NPC.
Yeah.
Very, very good. And further proof that the poor zombie ogre was the real victim.
This is shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yep. Dude, that was amazing.
Very good, Greg.
He's
Very
just a genius.
Yeah.
Sorry, but he is.
No, he is 100%. And hey, Noctar, hello, darling. How are you? Wow, thank you guys for coming every single week and listening to our madness. I greatly appreciate it. So, on that note, we're gonna go into opening animation and then jump straight into session. I need to like turn on a light in here. It's so dark. It's also super hot. So, buttons.
So you give Adrian help. You dark.
Ba-dum, brood. Ba-dum. That thing is so sick. I love that thing. It's just such an awesome animation. And just really good work, guys. I'm really proud of you. Okay, well, take it
I don't
away.
understand. I thought you did all the technical aspects of this film.
I can't take credit. I can't. Because if I take credit, I'll suddenly get like a massive boob punch from like 2 different directions. My vent and I don't know, wherever the hell this guy's from.
I'll fly across the country.
Just for a boob punch.
I won't even stop moving. I'll get off the plane, continue walking, and I will make my way to your home. Will not stop a beat, you know,
We'll get like a,
and
we'll
walk
get
right
like a
past you and
time-lapse
just
video
bam.
on the YouTube
Right.
thing. Evolved
Boob
with a
punch.
GoPro
Yeah.
on this
Walking
massive
away.
It's-
journey for like days.
It's just like 2 seconds each scene, and then as soon as you just see him do the thing as he's walking past, he does the boob punch, and then like
Just
it does
keep
the
going.
slow motion walk away, and then I explode behind him.
And then from the
I
vent,
don't look
it'll
back
just,
though.
Yeah, no.
from the vent, there'll just be this giant toe that comes up and just goes, tsh, slaps the other one, and then just slinks back into the vent.
Okay.
Never
right.
look back at explosions.
This is a D&D stream, by the way,
Yeah,
chat. Just
somehow.
I'm not entirely sure that can be entirely confirmed. You've been attacked by a werewolf. It's run off. You're in a marsh. The sun is coming up. What are we gonna do?
Did
Other
you
than
guys
stand
see the
around
size
and
of
be a
that
bit
thing?
soggy because you're in a marsh.
Truly's just kind of holding where she's been bitten. She's just like, Oh god, I hate it here.
Grumbly's going to run over and have a look at this wound. That's quite a gash.
Yeah, I think I might have, I don't know, pissed it off at some point. I can't imagine why or what I said or did to deserve this, but
No idea.
nothing comes to mind. And you're just gonna see her kind of look away, like.
Hey, Demea, is there anything you can do about this? Healy fingers.
Sorry, what? Yes, yeah, the male will kind of stumble over and be like,
I think
what
our
did you help with
cans are
again?
frozen.
Are they?
Are they?
Hmm.
They shouldn't
Are they?
be.
Okay.
They.
Oh no, there it is. There was
Okay.
for a little bit. We're good.
Okay.
That was weird.
Okay, so this didn't used to happen before. I used to be able to. Okay. I see Aldous moving. I see. Okay, you're all moving. I just can't
Yeah,
full
yeah, yeah,
screen
yeah.
this in front of your faces like I've done in the past. That's fine.
That's good.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay. So wait, what? Who needed help with what? Sorry, I got distracted.
I've been bitten.
Truly's got a big bite.
She's
Oh,
been
I'm bleeding
yeah,
profusely.
that's bad. That's bad.
I can't reach up there.
Owie.
Okay, yes, let me do, which one has the biggest healing?
I mean, surprisingly, I'm okay on health points as far as like. Sorry, that's a little bit meta, but like no, like I'm not feeling like close to death is what I mean to say. I'm okay. I'm just bleeding a lot and it hurts like hell.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I'll use healing word on you.
What was this creature? Came out of nowhere.
It looked like a wolf.
It was hairier than I am.
7 hit points.
It's bigger than any wolf I've ever seen.
It
Well,
looked pretty angry.
I feel 100% better. Thank you so much.
You want to be careful. Don't get any swamp water in that. Might get infected. Did you not cast a mind spike on that thing? We could track it.
No,
No,
because
she
I
did. It passed its
focus,
save.
yeah, and also I'm fairly certain I cast something after that, and that would break my concentration.
So it could still be around here somewhere.
Well, I remember hearing a second howl, and it after biting me, it took off towards the other direction.
Yeah.
Now, that thing was crazy strong, and
Fast.
and a lot of what we didn't hurt it. My magic hurt it. Demea's magic hurt it, but your guys' weapons didn't do anything to it.
It healed instantly.
Now, Demea, do you? I'm leaning towards werewolf here. Are you thinking the same thing?
I don't know much about werewolves, but
I've read about them.
And I remember like my mentor before he joined not temple, place there. um, sorry, I'm a little frazzled from that fight. My brain is struggling with thoughts, but yeah, before he became a cleric, he was a ranger, so he told me about like beasts that could only be harmed by like silver and stuff. So maybe
I actually have something. Adrian or Grumbly would. It's not much. It's just a silver dagger. But I think it would do more damage against them if we run against them. If we're going after him which I'm not sure I'm super keen on doing. As we seem pretty ill-equipped, but there's a chance we might run into two of them now.
Possibly, yes.
So
I'd say give it to Grumbly. You know, he just has the hammer.
I'm probably small enough to get under it and stab it.
Yeah.
all right, then
Maybe it's weak underneath.
she reaches into her belt and just kind of does the little flick of it and catches it by the handle and then hands it over to him.
Fine little blade.
So I'm removing that from my inventory, Mucky. You're gonna need to add silver dagger to your inventory.
Yeah, because I know how to do that. Not a nerd.
So you can go
Session
into
12. Excuses aren't working anymore.
you can go into inventory and then manage inventory. And then from
I'll
there
find
you
it.
can add
I'll find it.
yeah. You could just add a custom item and just write in silver dagger. Oh. It's a shame that in D&D Beyond that we can't, since we're in a campaign together, you know, that our sheets can't connect and we can just say move to and then somebody else's inventory. That
Yeah.
that'd be badass.
Come on, technology,
I'll
catch
pass
up.
on the suggestion.
Yes, thank you.
They're probably doing it, in all honesty, to stop people nicking stuff off each other. You know that would happen sometimes.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it wouldn't be good if I could go into Demaya's inventory and be like, no, it's fine. I'll just move this orb over to my backpack for you. Thanks.
Yoink.
Yeah.
So what are we doing next, guys? Because I don't fancy chasing that thing.
Oh, it's nearly dawn. We haven't made much progress.
Uh,
I believe we need to head back to town.
Well, we could always go and have a look for the caravan.
It's
Forgot
true.
about the caravan.
I didn't.
Isn't it still the middle of the night a little bit?
Oh, it's nearly dawn.
Nearly
Sun is
done.
rising.
I could use a nap. I'm tired.
Nah.
Head back to the watchtower and nap, and then move on to the caravan?
We could head back that way because the road's that way, or was it that way, or was it that way? Where is the road?
South of us, I believe. No, the tower was south of us
Hmm.
because we were kind of heading north.
Wait a minute. This is a job for Demea. She knows her way around this one.
Hasn't failed us yet.
No,
Of course
never.
not.
No.
It's always been fantastic guide.
Yeah, I guess I could. So what? We're gonna go our way back to the watchtower, and the Maya's gonna kind of look around the clearing where they fought to try to get her bearings of what direction they're facing.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. If you wanted to make your way back to the tower, I'll say that it's you haven't come far enough away that you've lost sight of it.
Okay.
You did come a fair way out. You were kind of out looking for this thing and kind of navigating your way towards the howls for, you know, so it'll probably take you a I mean, you're in a marsh. It's probably going to take you, I'll say, all between half an hour and an hour to get back there, depending on how well the journey goes.
Which with this bunch, who knows?
Fair.
Okay,
I
right.
think we should
so-
all equip blindfolds and then wander aimlessly.
I like that idea.
What's up with you and
All right.
blindfolds, Adrian? Jeez.
Who's going to pick their way through the marsh in the lead?
I guess Demea.
What could go wrong?
Survival check for me, please, Demea.
Oh dear. Here it goes.
14.
I will follow behind the mayo.
All right, that's fine. It takes you about sort of half an hour or so to get back to the tower. As you get back there, you are able to quickly figure out that you're approaching it from the sort of the ruined side of it, which means you're approaching it from the north. You'd heard the wolf cries off in the night, kind of off to the north of you. So this makes sense that you're approaching from the north. So you know essentially that if you kind of turn around and head away from the tower, keep it kind of directly behind you, then you'll be heading north towards where the road is.
Excellent. We have our bearing.
So you guys cool if I just take a quick nap?
Yeah.
Are
Crumble's
you
gonna...
sure you're feeling all right?
I mean,
No wolfish tendencies or anything?
it's not like I'm Adrian and I'm gonna claim that I have wolf powers now.
Oh, that's silly. Come on.
Then why
She's
does it,
she's gonna do the very slow. She's gonna slowly take off her pack while she's maintaining a glare directly at you. Just set it down and just be like, fucking.
Wolf powers aren't a thing.
And Demea's gonna go up to Adrian and to be like, just so you know, it's quite possible that if that is a werewolf, she could become one after being bitten, whereas you're not becoming a spider.
I have the abilities, not so much the resemblance. I have a deep connection with the arachnids.
I've definitely seen him shoot some web.
Mm.
Yeah, I think all of you saw that.
I saw nothing. It's not a thing. You know what?
No, the least said about that, the better. Right. So you've got your bearing. What are you planning on doing?
Truly has already set her backpack down on the ground and has just curled up and has taken a wee nap. She's ready to get back to sleep.
Grumbly's wandered over
Okay,
to keep watch over her while she naps.
I have absolutely no problem with truly napping, sort of from a character point of view. From a gaming point of view, it will have absolutely no effect.
No short rest?
Well, the only thing you can recover on a short rest is hit points, and you're at full hit points.
Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. Well,
So a role playing
So
now.
from that point of view, you can't recover spell slots
Okay.
on a short rest. You can only recover a spell slot on a long rest. But you can only really do one long rest in like a 24-hour period, and you guys literally woke up like 2 hours ago
I'm keen with just
from a
letting her
long
nap.
rest. So, as much as were this a video game, you could essentially cheese it by going, have a long rest, wake up, fight like 3 enemies, have another long rest. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
all things. Even after all that, I'm fairly certain she's not gonna like not getting as much sleep because they cut their long rest short. Yeah.
It off.
She's like, nope,
Fine.
I'm gonna finish off my sleep. Yeah, that's kind of how I would be. So I'm gonna.
Alright. Fine. You guys spend a couple of hours resting and sleeping, and then you wake up.
Onward to the caravan.
Yes.
South, I believe.
That is correct.
If only somebody would invent something that you could tell which direction you were traveling in. That'd be fantastic.
Well, the sun is there. We have that.
The sun, the stars.
Yeah.
There are plenty of things to guide us.
Plenty. And we have a great navigator here with us.
So, lead the way, navigator.
Navigate away.
All right,
Right.
then.
So, which direction are you heading in, Aqua?
The direction of the caravan.
Well,
She's already forgotten which way it was.
That was south and that way.
Check your calculator. Check your calculator.
I can't. I might accidentally unmute myself in Zoom again, and I don't want to do that.
see, I could remind you that I told you exactly what direction the road was in like 3 minutes ago.
It's south.
Seeing as
Let's
apparently
go
none of you were
south.
listening.
Let's go south.
Okay. Okay. Demea boldly leads you south into the marsh.
I will follow Demea. I'll be...
Grumbly's going to help Truly up. Very concerned still. Kind of trod along at the side of her, looking sort of forlorn and sad that she's injured.
Okay. Demea, I'm going to need you to roll a survival check to see how well your navigation across the marsh goes.
Ooh, nat 20 with 3 on top of that.
Nice.
Okay. You are able to keep in a steady southerly direction. You are you're able to pick your way through the marsh. You do this particularly well. You seem to be figuring out that you're getting better at reading the way that the marsh goes, and you travel for, I'm going to say, a good kind of 4 hours across this marsh. You make quite good headway. You make really good progress without incident. After these 4 hours, you are still in the marsh. There is no sign of the road.
Did I boldly lead us in the wrong direction?
I don't know.
I can neither confirm nor deny that information, having told it to you several minutes ago.
Wait, somebody rewind the pod.
Apparently none of you are listening.
Pretty sure it was north. That's my spidey senses telling me.
I feel like we. I wonder if we just left him here in the swamp. If he would just like thrive here with his stupid spidey senses.
You'll just be back like 2 hours later.
Honestly, that's probably fair.
You could probably sniff us away out now with your wolf powers.
Yeah.
I'm. You know what? I wish
might
we
have
had
to.
gone after those wolves. Hey, do you guys think that that's what the whole red mask crazy cult people are about? Are werewolves? Are we basically up against a whole pack of werewolves and a cult that worships them?
There was definitely people under those masks.
Well, yeah, but like maybe those are like the followers of the werewolves. Like they worship the werewolves. Like they're some sort of mystical thing. Like it's not some sort of like virus.
Are you saying you have a virus?
I am not a werewolf. I am not sick. I am healed. They failed. Honestly, I think that's like a really like maybe it was like a fresh like werewolf. Like they didn't know what they were doing. I felt compelled to try and help it be a better werewolf. I don't really know why, but
Adrian leans over to Grumbly. Got that silver dagger ready, right?
I've got it right.
Okay. You're right.
I'm standing right here next to
Oh.
Grumbly. I heard you, and I'm the one that gave him the silver dagger. You're terrible.
I am just checking.
I'm right here.
It's better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've been trudging through a swamp for 4 hours. You never know.
I would never attack you.
I meant like you never know that maybe he accidentally dropped it, or something. I'm just checking to make sure he still had it.
Okay, but to be clear, I was specifically talking to Grumbly. I would never attack him. I don't know about
Oh.
you, Adrian.
Mm.
Things are always just a little bit wonky here, you know? So,
Should we try and head north?
We can try that.
We're approximately a few hours out of our way, going back towards the caravan. We're about halfway through the day now, I'd imagine. We're coming up on it.
It's about 12:30.
And I'm starting to get hungry.
Mm.
Oh, so
Yeah.
there we go. The mayor could shiftily guide us around and just sort of take us north while we're distracted talking about stabbing Truly with a silver dagger.
Or since Demea is a little frustrated at being in the lead the whole time, she'll suggest that maybe since Adrian is so confident about North, he can lead.
I'm on the phone. Julie.
I could take us north.
What was
Oh,
that? Everyone?
I could take us north. Sure.
Okay, great. Roll as a survival check, please. Let's see
All
how
right.
well Adrian does picking his way through a marsh.
Oh.
Oh no.
So that's an 11. Not a good roll.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
12, because I have a 12.
Oh. So, you maybe are not going quite as quickly as Demea did, but certainly you're kind of picking your way through the marsh. You maybe picked up a few tips from Demea here or there on the paths to avoid, and also kind of retracing your steps as well. So you're kind of able to kind of follow the tracks that you guys have previously laid down. So you're able to pick your way back towards the tower that you're now probably all getting quite sick of the sight of. In the
I
distance.
recognise this place.
It hasn't changed a bit.
Yeah. You are kind of trudging along, getting closer to the tower. You're not quite back there yet, but you're getting closer to the tower. When you sort of walk past an area that's maybe slightly raised up, a little kind of banks off to either side, with the sort of pools of marsh water, kind of off to your left and your right, and quite tall, reedy grass, that kind of thing. When there is a rustling sound just off to your right, and a from the grass, something shoots out towards you, and Grumbly, it's going to shoot out towards you. It is probably about 6 foot long. It is pink and it is sticky, and it latches onto you and it yanks you towards the bushes, where the sort of about sort of 3.5 foot wide mouth of and the most enormous toad you have ever seen. Note that I said toad and not toe. So you've ever seen latches onto you, Grumbly, and you find yourself in the maw of a giant toad. It it attempts to nibble its way through your armor. You're going to take 4 points of damage as it attempts to chomp its way into you. And at that point, I'll need you all to roll for initiative, please.
When that happens, Truly was behind Grumbly, so when it happens, she just kind of does that like stunned slow-mo turn of her head as she's watching him be pulled into the
That's a
shit.
I got 5.
14.
9.
17.
I hate this swamp, guys.
It sucks.
It freaking
You
sucks
hate
here.
it, Toad.
Yeah, I gotta say that, like, the wolf was scary, but what's happening to you just kind of is, like, horrifying, honestly.
Birds almost ate him.
I like how we're just sitting there talking as this thing is gnawing on Grumbly.
It's
It's just
just-
like, this is horrifying.
Spider
stuff.
powers, wolf powers,
Okay.
toad powers.
Grumbly,
Well, you also have goat
having-
powers, right?
having been yanked towards the toad, you are actually sort of the first to react, although it did take you by surprise. So you get to go first.
Okay, so Grumbly's gonna try and. Has he got 3 arms? I'm assuming. This is grabbed
So
hold of him.
you're currently grappled by the toad because it's sort of, sticky pink tongue kind of sliming all over you, and you're kind of being nibbled by it. So you are what is known as restrained. So you can't move. You can still make attacks, but you make them at disadvantage.
Okay.
Alternatively, you can try to break free.
Oh, he's definitely going to be trying to get this giant tongue off him. So he's going to take out his mighty hammer and basically try and swish it round to get rid of his tongue away from him, so
Okay.
he can at least break
So,
some distance.
All right. So are you going to try and like break out, or are you going to make an attack?
I'm going to attempt to break out, but obviously it's with his weapon
Fine.
that he's using to.
All right, that's fine. So you can make a strength check for me, please.
But with my big D, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I add what? Strength to that as well. That's 15.
Yeah. Okay. So you attempt to thrash your way out of the giant toad's tongue, but it is just a little too sticky, and it is a little too. It got you kind of wrapped up, good and proper. So you are not quite free of its coils.
Bleh. Help me.
I don't want to touch it.
Adrian, the turn passes over to you.
I'm going to. How far away is it from us? I mean, I know we dragged him away.
It's like right next to the path, so it's
Right next to-
probably no
okay.
more than about 10 or 12 feet from you.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it's lashed out and grabbed Grumbly from the bushes by the side of the path.
All right. I'm going to attack it with my longsword.
Okay.
Double-handed. I'm gonna attempt to stab through its skull.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
19, and
Okay.
that is also +6. Cool. So, yep.
That's fine. That will
25.
definitely hit.
Excellent. That is an 8. And +4. Nice. 12.
Okay. All right. So, Grumbly, the toad currently has you grappled. So as it's kind of chomping on you, it attempts to take another bite off you, but it opens its mouth even wider, and actually what it is trying to do is swallow Grumbly whole at this point. So let's see what happens. Okay, so
Wait, what did you roll?
it attempts.
Evolved?
12.
12? I had a 14.
Oh, no. You mean for initiative?
Yeah.
9.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Truly and evolved. I've got you the wrong way around. That's why.
Nope.
Sorry. I thought
Okay.
truly. I thought you had the 9 and evolved had the.
Oh,
14.
okay. No worries. For
So
this
it's
round,
all
we
right.
could just
I'll
stick with
put
it.
I'll put it right for the next round. Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right.
So, Grumbly, it's going to try and kind of, but you are just a little bit too stocky. Your ornate armor's got one too many lions' heads on it or whatever, and it can't seem to kind of get its mouth kind of around the ornamental stuff on your armor or something. It just can't quite
Grumbly's just too
manage to-
meaty and metally.
manage to gulp you down. Absolutely. Right. Okay. Truly, your turn now.
This thing is really gross. And she just wants it to die. She doesn't want her friend to be eaten. This is gross. Okay, so she's gonna do chill touch on it. And just make it feel like death. That is 22.
That will definitely hit.
5.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Takes 5 damage. All right. Demea, it's your turn.
Finally. I am gonna walk up to it and try to inflict wounds on it.
Ooh, okay.
Dirty 20?
That will definitely hit.
4d6. Wait, do I have that right? No, 3d10. Uh, 10 damage.
Okay, that's fine. It is looking hurt, but it's not dead yet, and it still has a slimy pink grip on Grumbly.
Ew.
Speaking of Grumbly,
It stinks in here. So
Go inside and come out its back door.
I can do that.
Explode it from its butthole. There you go.
So Grumbly's going to just try and free his arm up to take a swipe to try and dissuade this from keeping hold of him, and I do an attack on it.
Go ahead, do an attack with disadvantage.
While this is happening, Truly's gonna kind of have a quiet chant of backdoor friends, backdoor friends, backdoor.
Okay. What did you say, Grumbly?
That was 11.
That was the worst of the two, yeah? That will just hit.
Oh, God. All right. Now let me get me. What am I rolling on this one?
The big D.
No,
wait. What did you?
You hit it already. So it's a D8 and add 3.
Is it 3? Yes. So
Yeah, just that one.
11 then on that one.
He knows.
I can barely see these dice.
Habit.
11 damage. Okay. Right. Yes, it is looking hurt, but it's still going. Right.
This thing's tougher than it
Adrian,
looks.
Nope. Not.
you kind of thunk into its side pretty solidly. You think you maybe hear a little like rib crack or something, but it's still going. It's still sort of trying to drag you towards the swampy water.
Okay.
Its breath.
Truly.
It's
Oh, sorry. Truly,
Mhm.
my mistake. Yeah, sorry, we switched. Yeah.
So she's gonna kind of see this like going south really quickly, and poor Grumbly keeps getting dragged underwater by things in a gross way. So she's just gonna be like, oh god, and she's gonna just run over and grab this thing by the side with her hands and do burning hands and try to to just burn a hole through the side to let Grumbly out.
Like a hot stone massage.
They're gonna be like, oh god, it's yucky. I hate it here.
It's not as yucky as in its mouth. Just get me out of here.
She's literally going like,
Okay.
ew, the whole time.
All right. So,
That's a dex save, by the way.
yes, it is. Truly, I'll ask you to make a spellcasting check for me.
How do I do
So
that?
just a charisma check.
Oh, charisma check. Okay.
Just roll. Yeah, just make a charisma check for me. It's just because you're panicked and you're rushing, and I want to make sure you're able to direct the burning hands away, because like he's in the Troad's mouth, so you got to
Yeah.
try and do this in a way that doesn't catch him.
Okay. So charisma, am I just going
D20 and add your charisma.
just add the okay. That is 18.
That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Okay. So, and tell us how it looks when you kill this thing with burning hands.
It's similar to another session I've had with a wizard character of mine. She's going to reach in, going ew, and she's going to kind of claw in and start pulling it apart while it's burning the flesh. And then it's so it's just gonna create like this kind of glorious little scorched, nasty hole in its side, and then just there's Grumbly. And she's like, I hope you.
Stink.
She's like, I hope you appreciate me. And
Right.
out of curiosity, Aldous, does that trigger all of the wild magic? Because that was a first level spell.
All the things.
All four.
So first of all, let's go ahead and roll the regular wild magic, the normal.
Yep.
Oh no.
16.
All the things.
Okay, that's fine. And then you can go ahead and roll the custom ones.
All three. Thanks, guys. You're the best.
Strike a pose.
This is the first time we've done this one. Aldous, I
Oh,
think you're
good.
gonna like this.
I'm not though, am I?
Oh no, now I have to remember how to do things.
Here. First, before sending this next roll, I'll send. Okay. Nope. There. In chat, and then fill it in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yes. Oh,
Come on!
yes.
I don't feel like it today. Ah. Okay, we actually did this one like a session or two ago. If you're down for me re-rolling that last roll.
Yeah, you can re-roll that one.
Ooh, I like that one. Because everybody gets to participate.
Oh no.
And then from that one,
Oh no, indeed.
it's a D4. And it is...
Okay.
There's a lot
no.
going on, you guys.
Oh,
There's
no.
a lot going on.
While you're figuring this
there
out,
is
I'll
a
be right
lot
back.
going on.
Oh, there's a lot going on.
Okay, so as Truly is casting this spell, a now all too familiar series of sort of coloured lights begin to spread out from her fingertips and the horns on the top of her head, and sort of spread out among the party. And as she's talking to Grumbly and saying, like, I hope you appreciate me, you hear Truly's voice begin to change. And as you hear Grumbly replying that it really stinks inside the toad, and it probably smells worse when it was burning than it did when it was alive, you notice his voice start to change, and everyone's voice starts to change. And I'll let Truly start to actually speak so you can hear what your voices are all going to start sounding like in just a moment. But one thing you also notice about Truly is that there is a shimmering, and then there is no Truly. There is instead Duty standing in Truly's place.
You guys, this swamp is really fucked up. I really hate it here. And now I'm a man again.
Why you don't
Oh,
sound
yes.
like a man? Wait a minute.
Neither
why
do
I have
you.
a squeaky voice?
And where's my thank you?
Wait, what? We're all squeaky like this? What?
Oh no, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. This is fucked up. I kind of want to go home.
Well, first we gotta find the caravan. Because that's why we're out here.
Do you really think we could help right now? Do you really think this is helping?
Well, honestly, like, we wasted a lot of time out here. We might as well just go for it.
Can't even do the voice.
Okay, well,
Oh God, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I think, guys. I think I really want to wash my hands.
Oh,
They're feeling really yucky.
can you help out that? Can you help out the toad?
I don't.
Here, Grumbly. The man's gonna reach out for him and be like, I'll pull you out.
Adrian, why aren't you helping? I'm gonna go wash my hands.
You can't do it while you're laughing. It's impossible.
Duty is gonna go like over to the water away from where the toad is and just kind of rinse his hands off. Well, hey guys, it's been a minute.
Uh-huh.
I feel like every time you guys see me, something weird is going on. Adrian was fucking a mermaid the last time I was here. Then I had a feather beard.
Well, it sure is good to see you.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me that you have a different personality than Truly?
We are one, but I am also a little bit different. She's kind of created a lot of different scenarios where I come into play and take over. But since I'm here, how are you doing?
I am not sure I am comfortable with this.
Right.
Because...
Poll is up.
Oh, fuck.
There you go. For the third redemption is done by poll, which means chat gets to decide what's going to happen to you. There are 4 options. I think I know which is going to win.
So wait, just so we're clear, you're different than Truly. So when you're hitting on me, it's you, and not her.
Oh boy.
I am not sure what to do with that information.
Well, all I know is I think that we should probably go take care of business. And hey Adrian, you seem to know where you're going. Where are we going next? What are we gonna do?
There's no way you can do that while he's laughing. There's no way. It's impossible. And breathe. And breathe. You all do want the goat as well.
Oh boy!
You sound really excited to lead the way.
Oh boy, guys! I think we need to go.
I really like your enthusiasm, but
God.
buddy, bro, where are we going? Also, have you been practicing those squats since I've been gone?
Oh boy, Duty! Have I ever?
I've noticed.
Let's just march north, shall we?
Work those glutes, buddy. You gonna leave me hanging?
Let's all right.
You know, Truly isn't your biggest fan, but I think you're all right. Sorry, I dropped it there a little bit.
Southern Mickey Mouse there.
It's so hard. It's so hard. It's so
Is
hard.
it?
It's hard to maintain sometimes.
Okay. So, Adrian, he's still leading the way, I assume.
Wait, we should go north. I think we were doing really good. All right. So, north.
Can somebody tell me, do I smell like goods?
You smell terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. You smell the worst.
Do you need me to roll to for survival or something?
Yes, let's have another survival check.
Oh boy!
You're able to get back to the tower perfectly fine. And then we'll need a survival check.
12.
Okay.
13.
Are you having trouble?
Actually,
Are you having trouble being evolved and also being Mickey Mouse Adrian?
Can't break.
I'm a dude disguised as another dude. I ain't a mouse.
Oh my.
It's my powers.
It's a thing.
It's not
Oh,
a
dear.
thing.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing.
Oh my god.
I got a 7 when I can breathe.
You make your way across the marsh. You manage to head pretty consistently north. Occasionally exchanging confusing sounding comments in strange accents as you go. It takes you a couple of hours, but by this point you seem to have got a little bit more used to navigating the marsh, and actually now that you kind of know more or less the direction you need to go, and you're going from the tower rather than just sort of blindly searching a marsh for the tower, it only takes you a few hours to cross the marsh, and you think you kind of see the road coming into sight in the sort of early to mid evening. It's kind of autumn time. The sun is getting low at this point. You're not. You are not quite there yet. You're getting quite near the road. At this point, when you kind of near a stretch of marsh that is a little bit boggier, and a little bit more, shall we say, kind of uneven. At which point, Doody sticks his foot into a kind of deeper area of marsh and trips over and falls on his face. And at that point, a couple of things happen. Doody falls flat and gets incredibly muddy, lets out a yell of surprise.
Oh no!
And there's then a flash of light, of the sort of random surge of wild magic goes through him, and in this sort of moment of shock and surprise. There's a flash of light that kind of blinds you all momentarily, and when it kind of dissipates, there are two things you notice. The first is that your voices have returned to normal. The second is that where once there stood two tieflings, a dwarf and a human-looking man,
Oh, Demaya. Oh god, yes. Oh god, yes.
there now stand two tieflings, a dwarf, and a goat with
Yay!
long, lustrous hair.
Oh my god, this is even better!
It is perhaps the
God.
most elegant goat one has ever seen.
I'm bad.
Oh man. Bro. Adrian's a goat. This is amazing.
And his hair is all in the murky swamp. Poor buddy.
Spider goat,
Ma-
spider goat. Does
Not a thing.
whatever a spider goat does.
Not a thing.
Follow me, guys.
Guys, I feel like he's gonna be like doing like parkour, you know, like all throughout the swamp. Is a goat.
Mountain goat.
I'm sorry to say, he's an adorable goat, you know? Like, I feel like he's gonna see a cute little rock and he's just gonna start doing little jumps off of it. It's gonna be so cute. And he's gonna like do it in a brooding way. Oh my god.
Grumbler's going to start chasing Adrian around going, ha 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 ha, now you know how it feels.
Adrian goat,
Wait.
are you hungry? Should we'd find you like some swamp snacks or something, bro?
Yeah.
Alright, let's look for some oh god, did you just scream? Are you a screaming goat? Bro, I think he's really enjoying being a goat, guys. I think this
Well,
is
look
like
at how
his true form. I think I helped him. I think we found his happy place. See, and this is what Truly was trying to say. This is what Truly was trying to say to that mother a while back. You know, like, it's actually kind of cool being a goat. You know?
It is pretty cool being a goat. Apparently.
He
You think
seems
you'll
really
do-
happy.
We should carry on.
I'm following the goat. Goats know where they've got a good sense of direction.
But okay, are we sure he's still good navigator as a goat?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no because I think he's gonna be really distracted being a goat. You know.
Nah.
I don't know why I'm
Adrian's just
Canadian.
running around, jumping around.
All right.
Trying to urge people to, to join him.
I guess I can take the lead.
Hair flowing at each jump.
As the new man to the group, you know. I don't know why I keep going into Canadian. I don't know why.
Oh, dude. Right. So you, the road is in sight. Doody just needs to make a survival check to make sure that he doesn't do something completely and utterly foolish, like lead them into. Oh well, I'm not even gonna say. Right, go ahead.
Survival check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yep, that's a 7.
Okay, that's fine. So Truly is boldly, Doody is boldly leaving the way, and is merrily sort of plowing across the difficult marshland, feeling the burn, and that sort of thing, crossing a patch of particularly swampy ground, noticing that the water is getting higher, but just relishing the fact that now he's got some like resistance as he walks, so it's a workout. Not realizing that at the behind Doody, Adrian the goat is now firmly swimming instead of walking, floating along in the swamp. Just a goat in a swamp.
Hey,
Pretty sure
Doody.
nothing.
Doody, do you want to help Adrian go?
I think Doody's checked out on you.
Mm-hmm. About right.
How about we just tie a rope around him so that he can't wander off too far?
Duty, come back.
I mean, you all have rope.
Yeah, I think Demea's gonna grab some rope and fashion a little collar for him and put it around so he doesn't drift off too far. And gives a few tugs here and there if he goes too far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
He has enough tugs in the water before.
The good news is that Adrian is now safe from being swept away by currents or drifting into dangerous waters, that sort of thing. Okay, so you plow on after only about sort of half an hour or so. Actually, you kind of find yourselves coming up onto firmer ground and making your way out of the marsh, leaving that behind you. The road is just a short way off. There is a sort of faint kind of, I guess, a sort of rustling noise, and maybe just a little flicker of light. And Demea, you cast your eyes behind you to find yourself looking at the fact that you're now guiding Adrian around on a lead that is around his neck.
She's just gonna go, and step away like.
We have a leash on Adrian. Goat Adrian. Oh
No,
my god.
He's just turned back.
He's not a goat anymore.
Oh, he's not a goat?
Demea just has Adrian on a leash.
No, she dropped it, and she's just walking away like, nope.
Wait, hold on.
What happened?
Did he literally switch back from being a goat? He's no longer a goat?
He's no longer a goat. It technically is 3 turns of in-game time, but I extended it because obviously you guys were just in a marsh rather than in a fight or something.
That was weird.
Wait,
Let's not talk about that.
am I still duty?
Yes.
Fair.
Until the next long rest, which in all fairness, given how long you spent walking in the wrong direction in a marsh, is not as far away as it probably should be.
Yo, Adrian, that you make a really adorable goat.
You just yo Adrian me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You look far more cuter than I did as a goat.
I mean, honestly, though, I think the thing that made him look so cute as a goat. Why do I keep doing this? I don't. It's so hard to turn. I'm trying to get bro in my head, but it keeps going to Canadian. He was really happy as a goat.
You're talking kind of funny.
I don't.
To my, you know, Judy.
Oh,
Yeah, what's that all about?
Bro, I don't know. Don't know.
Oh, God.
It's like once you start doing it, it's really hard to turn it off.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Don't keep doing it. I'm trying so hard to think bro in my head. And I'm just not like, I need to hear the bro. But it just keeps coming
totally
out as
bro.
it's not bro. You just seem like really happy to be a goat, and that's what made it so cute.
Yeah, when it comes to animals, I'm a real philosopher.
I don't know what that means, bro.
I'm very, very in tune with them. I've engaged and
Bro,
learned a
didn't
lot.
you one time say that
everything.
you were like you had like a sheep son or something?
I did. I had a son. I adopted him, saved him, and returned him home.
Yeah, I think that we found like your thing, man. Like I don't think it has anything to do with like
Every time I meet you, you have a different accent.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Weren't you Scottish? Like, it seemed Scottish at one point.
I know that I wasn't able to speak very much the first time we met.
Yeah.
Friend.
You were
Are
busy.
we sure this is the same dude?
Oh my God, Adrian, it's the same duty. Was it like seriously?
Sure.
We were talking in a high-pitched voice earlier. Why are you confused about the different sounding duties here?
Guys, I seriously I don't know how to do this voice today.
Okay, so at this point, you have made it back to the road. You have spent an entire day. I believe the technical term is fart-arsing around in a marsh for no good reason.
We're hunting. We were actually secretly hunting the toad.
Accomplishing nothing.
When the DM told you that you were north of the tower and you went, hey, let's go south, because you know that was a good idea.
Hey, Demaya, did you? Oh God, this is such a hard voice to do today. I don't know why. Demaya, did you have Adrian on a leash at some point?
I had the goat on a leash. It wouldn't float away.
Are you into that sort of thing? Just asking for a friend.
I'm curious about that myself.
No,
It's a little
no,
odd.
no. Listen,
Crossing his arm.
you know what? I'm not
Right.
engaging in this conversation. Let's go find that stupid caravan.
Yeah,
You know.
we should continue.
Right,
Continue
now,
north.
you are more than welcome to all continue on your journey, but I will say at this point, given the kind of times you spent doing everything, that it's probably about 9 p.m. At this point, and because you've spent the entire day attempting to escape the marsh.
We're clearly
so
better
at
like navigating
at the risk
night.
at the risk of spawning a whole slew of Demea and Adrian after dark memes. I need to tell you that night has definitely fallen.
Well, hey, I think
and
that
then
like
you are welcome to carry on, but you are also in making camp territory as well if you want to do that.
I feel like if you guys wanted to make camp, I could stay up with Demea on the first shift and show her how to tie knots and stuff.
No. I'm gonna make my tent over there.
Well, oh, you know, I'll
no,
be
no,
good.
no.
I'll be good, but I don't want you going too far from the team. This swamp sucks.
It does suck.
It does. I'll be.
But
You
at
know
this
what?
point, I'd take my chances with the marsh.
No. I'll go to sleep first if that makes you feel more comfortable. I don't want you too far from us.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'll still take my chances with the marsh, but okay.
I'm gonna sleep inside the tower, the bottom floor of the tower.
Are we back at the tower? Did we?
I-
lose
No,
our
we're
Tower
right.
that's the tower that's 6 hours travel away across a marsh.
Yeah,
That
we're in a road.
I feel like we're gonna be back there soon anyway, but yeah.
Probably.
Don't start panicking.
I like the tower. It felt homely somehow.
Is this what our campaign is going to become? It's just going to become like the next 3 months wandering around a marsh, seeing what tries to eat Grumbly next.
Yeah.
So far, it's been birds and a toad.
If it's what,
Oh, and
if
a
it's
sea
what Champ
snake.
wants.
And a water snake.
That was in
Yeah.
a swamp.
No.
Mm.
No. Yeah, that's
No.
true. Location does matter. You know.
Well, and a zombie.
And a zombie, yeah. But he was pulling him down for a whole different activity.
Grumbly needs to just not be so tasty.
He was trying to give the zombie some brain.
He's a
That's
tasty
bacon
On a
piece.
flavor.
number of levels.
So, Duty is gonna be like, all right, guys, you know, I hope I'll see you again. This was interesting. Adrian, I'm really proud of the work that you've been putting into those workouts, bro.
Thanks, Duty. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Can you not tell Truly any of this?
She knows, dude. Like, we're
Alright,
always
fine.
both aware of each other, you know? But you know what? The fact that you and I are tight, yeah, maybe it's gonna annoy her a little bit, but I think it says a little bit about how she feels about you too. So, you know.
Bros.
I know, bro. I know. She feels the same way. He just rolls over and goes to sleep.
Oh dear. Right, I am going to say that the night passes without incident. So you all do your various watches. You can all mark off a long rest on your character sheet. Penny, you are no longer a dude, and various other things.
And various other things. But priority is no more duty.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I don't like. I normally bro comes to me so easy, but I don't. Sometimes an accent just kind of like
Tonight it's Canadian
sits
bacon.
down. Yeah, a little bit. Just sits
It,
down.
it really was. Bro circuits not firing.
Yeah, bro circuits were not there today.
This
Bro,
is probably a pill for that.
I need more bro in me. I got there first.
Romance.
That's the first time you got there first then.
Yeah. Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, it was, congratulations, you know.
Yeah. I mean, finally, thank you, God. Be nice to, you know.
Anyway,
Don't forget to
This story has
subscribe on
been wet in many
YouTube.
ways today.
Oh,
yes, now leaving the marsh behind. Thank
And
God.
Mickey Mouse and
Team Marsh is no longer a thing.
Duty.
Right. So, I wonder what will be next. I'll be like, I don't know. Let's find out. Right. So you awake the next morning. You are on a road. Presumably, Rustwater is at one end of it. I wonder if we can remember which one. Maybe the DM should tell us again. No, he's going to let you figure it out.
You sassy hoe. Hold our hands, damn it! Hold our fucking hands!
I paid for a ticket on this railroad.
Oh, God.
Well, Truly wakes up and she's like, Anybody got an idea about how to get home? Cause I'm over this place.
Demea's gonna look through her pack to see if she happens to have a map of the area.
Which I did give you. Yes, absolutely. I believe Faradin gave you one near the start. So yes, absolutely.
Why are we just
you're
now
able...
looking at the map now?
Well, it's a
Don't
map
ask
of the
questions you don't
area.
want answers to.
It's a map of the area. It doesn't necessarily tell you like the marsh or anything. It just says like there's a patch on the thing that says there's marsh here. So right on your map, you can see that the marsh is south of the road that runs west out of Rustwater.
West out of Rustwater, so we want to go east?
If you want to get back to Rustwater.
Right, but caravan. Okay.
Mhm.
But where is the caravan
Go
along the road?
west where the caravan is.
You only know the caravan. Yeah, indeed. You only know that the caravan was, meant to be taking this road to get to Rustwater, and it's never turned up.
We don't know for sure where we are along the road compared to the caravan.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
This is poopy.
I'm sorry,
should
guys.
just take-
I feel so distracted that
Do you want to go back to
I
the
have no
swamp?
idea where we're at
Check
this
there.
point.
Hmm.
Yesterday was
Maybe
kind of
the car-
messy. This is like messed up.
Maybe the caravan went back to the tower in the swamp.
No. We're not going back into the swamp. We don't need to go to the swamp. We just need to figure out how we're gonna find this caravan. Do we think it got farther than where we are?
I have no idea where we are. So how
On a-
about we go
After
west?
a day of us trudging, or 2 days trudging through the swamp? It was heading
Round
towards
circles,
Rustwater?
No idea. I think we go west and just give it a
I
day.
think we go west. We haven't tried that direction.
Okay.
Truly, what do you think?
I have no idea where we're at. I am very distracted. I just keep thinking about yesterday. I feel like a lot happened just
No, nothing happened. We just got lost in the swamp, that's all.
I feel like it was just a little bit more hectic than usual, even somehow. If that even makes sense for us.
Do you know that Duty made a reappearance, truly?
Yeah. Yeah, he's
I didn't realize you two were kind of separate.
we're separate but not. Like we have the same we know we have all the same memories. Like we're aware, but
Two people share one mind. That
little
explains quite a bit.
little bit. I mean like it's like I don't know. It's hard to describe. I think that it like a little we kind of just stem off of each other a little bit. He is probably attracted to you because I respect you and like you as a friend, and so there's a comfort there. And also you're beautiful. I can just kind of acknowledge that. That's weird to say, but yeah, no, it's there's a little bit where he draws off of me a little bit, but he kind of takes it in his own direction at the same time. He also really cares about fitness. I don't know where that comes from because I'm lazy.
I've noticed, like he and Adrian kind of have a thing going on, and it's
Yeah, that's yucky.
Oh, you.
That's yucky.
Demea's gonna reach out and pat her shoulder, like
I know. Thank you.
there.
But
Adrian walks over to the mayor and hands her rope leash. Hey, you forgot this. Then walks away.
Julie gets that awkward, really awkward smile where she's getting triple chin.
Grumbly's just gonna elbow Truly like
Backdoor friends in the making.
Demea's just gonna hastily like pick up the rope, like shove it in her pack, and just start walking away.
the new backdoor friends.
Yes, they took it in a whole nother direction, honestly.
La 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 la. I hear nothing.
Let's follow her. She knows where she's going, clearly.
Mm-hmm. Why is she walking away with her fingers in her ears? That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is this
she's
a
like
new way of finding the direction of west?
It
we could
might
all
be like,
follow her. We
yeah.
could all be her simp lords. You know, simps. She's like our simp lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll follow.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
Simplor
form it.
Demea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As long as
So-
she keeps that rope away from me, we'll be all right.
Right, you guys make your way along the road. It is a sort of pleasant autumn day. The sky is relatively clear. And Demea, as you are walking along, after a couple of hours walking, as the mountains sort of loom a little bit closer on your right-hand side, not the kind of the big ones where you think the mine is probably located back towards and north of Rustwater, but sort of like a spur of the mountains that shoots out west. As you kind of draw nearer to that, you realize that there's a sort of haze off in the distance, and as you sort of journey kind of closer towards it, you realize it looks like there's sort of a tendril of kind of smoke maybe rising from something somewhere a little bit further ahead on the path.
Ooh. Ooh. Action.
What is that?
Grumbler's
Do you
going
want
to
to
get
see
a little
this?
bit of a spring in his step because he can see this and starts speeding up past everybody.
Maybe we should approach it cautiously?
I mean, tell that to the dwarf that's already striding towards the. Truly is content to just keep strolling in the direction, but.
Yeah. Grumbler's
Uh.
thinking this caravan must have the town's supply of bacon on board, so.
It has been a little
appreciate
while
the
since
effort,
he's eaten.
Demea, but I think it's been largely established that stealth is not really in this group's MO so far.
It's the thought that counts, right?
Absolutely. So Grumbly is boldly strides down the road with Truly shortly behind him. You kind of come over like a sort of slight rise in the ground as you follow the road. And as you do, the sort of you're able to kind of see down a few hundred yards in front of you, and you realize that the little tendril of smoke that's reaching up into the air is not from a bonfire. It's from the remains of a wagon that has sort of been smashed to pieces and set on fire at some point. It's obviously been, thoroughly burnt out. So this is quite a while ago that it's been, attacked and set on fire, because only sort of a few sort of charred remains are left, and it's sort of the final kind of little embers and blackened bits of wood that are kind of just trailing and just a little kind of tendril of smoke off into the sky. And around and about it, there are several other smashed up caravans and sort of ransacked kind of boxes and crates and that sort of thing.
Can we search for any survivors?
You certainly can. You can kind of make your way down and have a look. Make a perception check as you get closer, please.
Okay.
Adrian, what was that? Did you say?
15.
You said 15. Okay, fine.
I've got an 8.
You got an 8. Grumbly is obviously casting about, looking desperately for signs of bacon, and is therefore presumably not kind of looking at things with too practiced an eye. Okay, that's fine. And
Or
okay. So Demea, you are trying to approach cautiously, which means you are just that little bit too far back to really see anything effectively. Grumbly is just sort of standing in the middle of the circle of smashed and ruined caravans, sort of, like thinking over and over about the horror of the fact that the bacon supply appears to have been taken by something, some sort of nefarious bacon bandits have made off with the town's bacon supply, um, and so on. Truly and Adrian, you're kind of sort of looking around, and Adrian is trying his best, just sort of being on his guard. Truly, you're just sort of casually kind of looking around, but trying to make things normal, and therefore it very much stands out to you that there don't appear to be any bodies here. The caravan appears to be completely smashed up. But as far as bodies are concerned, there don't appear to be any. So you both notice this.
Is there any
And
Do
blood
we
anywhere?
see? Yeah. Is there any blood?
Like
Right.
signs
Or...
of struggle?
so you can definitely see signs of a fight. You can definitely see sort of signs on the ground of, people falling, maybe being dragged, little patches of blood here and there, that sort of thing. There don't really appear to be any bodies. Truly, with your dirty 20, you get a sense as to why shortly afterwards, because as you look kind of around kind of this area of smashed and broken caravans, there are two caravans that have sort of been kind of almost kind of thrown together and smashed into each other, and it's created like a sort of little kind of dark area underneath the two caravans. And you think you can just kind of see something moving in there. You think you can sort of see the tracks around and about you of at least three creatures with very, very large footprints. Now, there are two of them with really very large footprints indeed, and you can see that the tracks of those footprints kind of meander around the place where these wagons are, before kind of heading off towards the mountains. The other footprints, though, seem to lead to this little sheltery thing, and they are slightly different. So you get a lot with your dirty 20. That was about as much information as there is.
So she's gonna just kind of in a almost bored voice say everything that she's observing out loud to them.
Exposition dump.
Just blah, blah, blah. Out of curiosity, these large footprints, are they in the shape of like a man footprint? Are we seeing something with like claws, talons type?
No, they look like they're made by something humanoid.
Okay, humanoid. Okay.
Just big.
And then two of them went off in the direction of the mountains where the mines are?
Yeah.
Those mountains?
Well, that way,
Yeah.
you are considerably further west than where the mine is at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah, they're heading off towards the mountains. But the other footprints are different.
Are we seeing
You can't quite put your finger on it.
the dragged, like, where, since we're not seeing any bodies, but we are seeing drag marks, are the drag marks leading towards the third unique set of footprints?
You don't really see that they're leading anywhere. It's just more kind of, you can tell there have been bodies fall on the floor and, that kind of stuff
Like,
around here.
Alrighty. So, it seems like the weird footprints are closer. Maybe there's a chance we can save some lives there?
we could
Do you
always
think
see.
you think anyone survived this? This is horrendous.
No.
They've taken all the bacon.
Oh
We,
no.
we owe it. We were late to this. We owe it to them to check, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got a little lost yesterday. Maybe if we had gotten here sooner.
At least it doesn't look like those werebears attacked here.
No. That we know of.
Or toads. I don't see any signs of toads.
Those are so yucky. Yeah, let's go save lives or whatever, I guess.
Lives or whatever, I guess.
There goes my hero.
Honestly, if I was the survivor and we're walking up to save him, I feel pretty safe. Staying where I'm at, actually.
Yeah.
It'd be like, yay, my
Away from the
rest. I'll wait for the next group of adventurers. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's
here.
like the
That's
opening
fine,
scene
that's
from
fine.
Team America anytime we try to do anything.
You guys, I'm just so worried that I don't want more weird stuff to happen. I just want to be me. I just want to be me.
And Demea's gonna kind of like walk up to her and like grab her like biceps and be like, just take a deep breath. You can't control everything.
If she doesn't want to come along, you could always tie the leash to her. And lead her.
I'm just gonna stop helping and walk away. Because no.
She's gonna, as you turn away to walk, she's just gonna pat you on the back shoulder. But she is gonna kind of, like, you're not gonna see she has a little bit of a smirk on her face because she's laughing a little bit.
So, at this point, as you're all kind of talking and making noise, the thing underneath the wagons kind of stirs a little bit, and you hear a bit of a sort of growl, mixed, curiously enough, with a sort of like, there's a sort of like hoot to it as well. It's a sort of like, if you imagine, I don't know, like, imagine like a bear growling inside a panpipe, and you probably get somewhere close to it.
Oh.
What was that?
Yeah, let's go find out. And Truly's just gonna kind of, she's gonna get on, she's not gonna get right next to it, where it is, but she's going to get on her hands and knees and look underneath, a distance away. Can she see anything with her
Okay.
dark vision?
Yeah, you can. You can see a large form kind of curled up in this shadowy spot. It appears to have a sort of curious mixture of fur and feathers.
Oh my god, it's so cute, you guys. But also it looks big. We don't know if this thing is at all related to what happened, just as I'm gonna point that out. We have no idea. It might have
This
just
is
made
true.
it might have just made like its little shelter here. We don't know.
You don't think that we drove like a werewolf this way and it attacked the caravan?
Well, the thing is the footprints that I saw, and I can point them out to you. Like there's two, yes, that are large. Like this one is large too, but they kind of are a little bit different from the third set.
Truly, make a survival check for me, please.
Oh no. Oh no. That is a solid 6.
Okay.
Solid 6.
You're looking at the footprints, and you can point them out to the others, but you can't really figure out when they were made.
Right. I just know that they're different, and that it doesn't.
You just know that they're different.
My logic in this is 2 of them went in this direction. This one is just here, you know. So yeah. Let's maybe not go into this like hot. Let's maybe be cautious and open-minded. Maybe we don't have to kill things today.
Tell that to the things.
I will. Hey, thing! Hey, do you understand? Hello? Friend or foe?
You hear a sort of growling sound, which is sort of mixed almost with a sort of occasional in the back of its throat. At which point it kind of unfurls, and from underneath the wagons comes like a very, very large clawed paw with sort of purplish fur mixed with greyish feathers on it, and it plants outside, and into the sunlight basically steps what amounts to something the size and shape of an enormous grizzly bear, but with instead of the face of a bear, it has the face and eyes and beak of an owl.
You.
That's so cute. It's like an owl bear.
That is exactly what it is.
Maybe it's a bear owl.
It's an owl bear, you guys. Oh, it's so precious.
Can
Right.
I roll to see if Demea knows about owl bears?
Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
Hi, cutie.
6.
Okay. Demea just knows they have a reputation of being pretty dangerous.
Okay.
The rest of you are free to make this same check if you like.
Demea's gonna be like, it's truly,
That's
back away from the owl bear.
14 for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a check.
We're all doing one.
Truly,
Mm-hmm.
no, you don't have to, but I'm just offering you the chance. Truly, with your 14, you would know that owlbears are generally renowned as hunters and predators. They are not renowned as something that attacks and destroys entire caravans.
That's yeah. So I think you guys, I think this cutie is just made its home here. I think it's maybe just a little annoyed with us for being in what it thinks its territory is. Maybe we back away slowly. Yeah? Maybe
I'm okay with backing away slowly.
Yeah. This they were here
Demea
first.
is like already backed away slowly. Demea is like next count.
She's like, I'm not dealing with that.
That's a good
I'm not
idea,
dealing with that."
guys.
Yeah.
Dun,
So
dun,
Yeah,
Dun,
I think you should
dun,
back away
dun,
as slowly and
dun,
carefully
dun,
as
dun,
possible.
so we're gonna just like hands up and just she's gonna try and keep an eye, but she's also kind of gonna give like she's gonna lower her head a little bit, like almost a little bit of submissive to try and give some sort of sign as she's.
Grumbly wants to
Okay.
offer it some bacon.
Oh,
He just wants to
Grumbly!
offer it some.
Grumbly! No!
See if it'll just sort of take that as a sign of friendship.
No! We can look at the cuteness, but we don't touch or engage with the cuteness.
But
It's still a wild creature.
But it looks hungry.
Honey, how many things have tried to eat you recently? Come on, let's I don't want to hurt it, and I don't want it to hurt you. Come on.
But okay. Grumbly starts to back off a little bit as well.
Right.
Although he's very tempted to chuck some bacon at its feet.
So
Adrian's
you all
just
start to back
backing
away.
off.
The owlbear kind of looks at you. It looks at Grumbly, who appears to be a little bit more hesitant, and it kind of lets out like this enormous kind of growling roar at you, and kind of plants its feet and so on. And as you all start to back away, if an owlbear could kind of look pleased with itself that you're all running away from it, it looks fairly pleased with itself. It kind of plods
Made
back
them run
towards
away.
its little
I'm a good
caravan
owl
home.
bear.
Oh dear. That's kind of scary, but I just also want to grab its cheeks and go, eee.
It is so cute. It is so cute.
Do you
It
think?
is cute.
From
Do you think? Do you think owlbear bacon is tasty?
Tamaya even sounds far away on her mic.
I know. So at this point, Truly's going to. Is Adrian within reach of Truly and Grumbly?
Yeah,
Well, I'm
you're all
backing
more or
off,
less
so-
close.
Yeah. Okay.
together.
So she's gonna grab both of their arms a little bit, and then just keeps. And she's just gonna give a little bit of a tug as she's backing away with these guys. Like, okay, guys, we're gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, whoa, I'm backing off. I'm backing off.
So that's fine. It seems content that you've backed away from, to a safe distance and stuff. So, right, what are you gonna do now?
Well, they
maybe-
asked us to find the caravan. We found it.
That's
But we
fair.
still
No,
need to
that-
find the people.
It did. Yeah.
The
Back
fact
to
the
that.
security's there just makes me wonder what's really happened. If only it could talk.
I mean, we still.
Dude, is there any of us that can communicate with
No.
No.
Don't think so.
The only
No.
clue you have is the footprints you saw.
I think that we need to head in that because we need to maybe head in the direction. If we're gonna try
Of
and locate
town?
the people, we could go to town or we could go follow those two footprints.
I mean, the whole point of us doing the tower and the caravan is to get the key for the mines. If I remember
We
correctly.
need to,
Did we
yeah.
ever find that?
The,
But we
No.
should
the,
look
ta-
after.
the tower for sure was finding the key. The caravan was if we had time.
Mhm.
We found the
Yeah, but we
caravan.
can't leave these people to suffer a fate.
Do we need to go back to the tower
No.
to look for the key?
No, we just needed
We
to check
we
it was.
searched it thoroughly. We never found a key.
No, the key is going to be given to us by the person whose name I definitely remember as a thank you for checking out the tower to see if it was suitable, but it's not suitable. But and then the caravan is if we had time. We have found the caravan. It's obviously destroyed. Let's get
DM.exe
Oh my
has
God.
now stopped working.
Yeah.
Thank God Aqua remembers things.
I'm
Guys.
terrible with cardinal directions, but I remember other things.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say, I
Yeah,
think the tower is our
You were tasked with finding out. You were tasked with finding the caravan and finding out what happened to it.
Well then, I guess mystery's solved. We know. It's been destroyed.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Tower
Get back to
was
town.
But the
tower was
people-
absolutely destroyed before we got there. Yeah.
But the people.
Yeah, there is that. They're not.
we could
A lot of the people in town aren't fans of us.
Oh, I think at this rate, Demaya's eyes are going to start glowing red. Because this entire time she's been trying to stay calm, play ball, be the nice adventurer helping town, but she's like, listen, I want to find out what the fuck happened to my mentor. We're getting that key. We're going to the mines.
Well, I mean, we might run into those two footprints, on our way to the mine anyways, because they did kind of go in the direction of the mountains.
Hmm.
And I'm running low on supplies. I'm torn.
I mean, we could always, well, kill the owl bear and get food from it. Owl bear bacon.
No.
No!
I'm just,
No.
we're all low on
There,
food.
you're
here.
gonna feel
No.
there's gonna be a little bit of a gust of wind that picks up, and she's just
Low on,
truly just gonna glare at you.
low on food. You've been out of town for 2 days.
2 days.
Grumbly's got an appetite.
I-
What has happened in the 2 days? A lot of
I
walking.
also actually happen to have a spell called Gust of Wind that I could be like, stop it, Adrian!
Yeah.
Leave it alone!
Fine. We should. The
No, because if you do that, Demea, then Adrian's gonna take it as an opportunity to be like, with the wind in his hair. He's just gonna be like slow motion. Like, thanks. I needed that blowout.
She's not wrong. Don't act like you know me.
Like the most messed up Timothy advert.
Yeah. But then, like, the
Alright,
mud from the swamp just kind of...
Let's go get the key.
So we're heading back to town.
Yes.
Okay. Bye, cute owlbear.
Rawr, rawr.
Hoot hoot.
Oh my god, do you guys wish that we had, like, a pet owlbear? How cute would that be?
I mean,
I
that
want
would
to
be pretty
ride
cute.
a pet owlbear. I want one to ride.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Don't they have wings?
No,
Are they
they're-
bipedal? Or am I imagining them wrong?
I don't think they have wings. I think that they're just, like, they've got, like, the big bear body and then the owl head.
It's so cute.
I've been picturing them so differently.
You know what? One of these days, I think I want, like, I just want, like, a little best friend, like, buddy. And then
Like Humphrey?
Yeah! But, like, I want it to be, like, a best friend buddy that grows up to be real big. And can fight next to me, you know?
Humphrey is very useful with his size, though.
You know what? I feel like if we could train Humphrey to, like, gain intel and, like steal things, that would be awesome. Do you think we could train him to steal, like, keys?
I may have already trained him to do that.
Nice.
I mean, you trained half the town to steal, so...
Yeah, what's up with that?
So
The
they
mayor
could,
has
like,
a den of thieves in Rustwater, okay?
Okay, no, my reasoning behind that was so that the little kids could, disrupt enemy lines by stealing stuff from them. That's what my thought process was.
Makes sense. Sure.
Yeah, children aren't gonna abuse that ability.
Never did.
No.
Right?
Right.
Right?
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So, back to town.
Back to town.
To town.
Unless we wanted to go to the tower for funsies. I don't know, just throwing that out there.
I'm done with the tower. I'm done with it.
Yeah, we know. That's why it's almost not there anymore.
Almost being the key word,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
Almost. It was like that when we got there.
Exactly.
We're all in agreement, right? It was like that when we got there.
Mm-hmm.
It literally was like that when we got there. Did you hit your head at some point when you were a goat?
Pretty sure that Thunderwave it helped its condition.
Goat shots fired.
Well, at least the ogre is dead.
Maybe the leash cut off oxygen supplies to its brain.
Truly just gets out like a snack from her backpack and is just sitting there like snacking and watching these two go back and forth with their there's a...
Okay, so you guys are able to proceed along the road. It is clear. There are no obstructions or anything. You make good time. You're able to get back to Rustwater within a few hours, actually.
It's amazing how
As
much
you
time you
get
save by staying on the road.
Isn't it? So, as you get there, you see the kind of the smoldering remains of the mining buildings that were destroyed in the attack, and you see the on the bridge. There appears to be a figure kind of standing and looking down the road. As you get a bit closer, you realize it's the figure of the marshal, the guy who sent you out. And he appears to be stood on the bridge, staring down the road towards you. As you come into sight, he kind of raises his hand and begins making his way towards you.
got that that rope.
Again, the rope was for safety. I did not want him to float away as
Yeah,
a goat.
no, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you meant for the marshal. You know, you wanted to restrain him
Mhm.
for his own safety.
Yep.
Why am I traveling with these people? Why?
Yeah. You know, those butt cheeks look dangerous, you know?
They need
Judy would
taming.
appreciate them.
Honestly, yeah, guy looks like he works out.
Plenty of
Hey.
squats.
And lunges. Look at the thighs that go along with
Oh.
it. I feel like Demaya's into thighs. Just
Oh.
I have a vibe going for, coming off of her. It's something
Definitely lunges.
yeah.
And then Demaya's gonna like speed walk ahead of them to try to get to the marshal before the rest of them.
Oh, I
join.
bet she is.
Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, she seems like she's in a hurry, guys.
So
It's like that scene in that movie.
See, look, it almost looks like she's trying to get like a butt workout with
Yes.
how she's like tight clinched walking away from us. You know, power walking.
You noticed
Yeah,
that
you
she
know-
was
know
clenching too?
Yeah, well, there's still a little duty in me after all, I guess.
Oh, I think we can all appreciate good buns.
Oh, hi, Marshall. Hi.
Can you just hear her in the background like all these little like comments were like just like.
So
Just a trio,
Yeah.
a trio walking up behind again. Buns, butts, rope.
Thighs.
the marshal kind of strides forward and he gives you a smile and he says, Demea, you're most welcome, adventurers. Kind of nods to the three of you.
Hey, bro.
And he says, what news from the tasks I set you?
Unfortunately, not good news. The tower won't be defensible. It's kind of decrepit. And we found the caravan, but it had been burned, and we couldn't find signs of anyone alive.
Burned, you say? Could you establish what had done it?
We couldn't get close to it because an owl bear had taken refuge in the wreckage.
An owlbear, you say? Do you think it was responsible?
No, not at all.
No.
It was actually kind of friendly. It let us leave.
I see.
I think it came
So
in
there could
after
still
the
be-
fact.
So there could still be another threat to the town out there.
Well,
There are also
They get some-
werewolves in the marsh.
yeah, that's probably.
Werewolves, you say?
Yeah.
And
What
zombies.
makes you say that?
We fought with one, but it ran off.
Also,
It
really big
definitely didn't
frogs that eat people.
Bite anybody.
You shouldn't
You
go to the
fought
swamps.
with a beast.
There's,
I can't dissuade you from going to the swamp enough.
you know, honestly,
Yeah.
your whole area is fucked up. It's,
He reaches out his hand and he kind of clasps it to your shoulder, Demir, and he says, "When was this? Tell me when this was."
Werewolves?
Yes, I must know.
Very early
Neither.
this morning.
Yesterday morning.
two of them, actually.
Yesterday morning. Yeah.
Oh,
So
right.
he says, this explains it. He says the town was attacked in the night by something. There was screaming in the night, some injuries to some of the villagers. My deputy Granis was on patrol and he is missing now. I found tracks leading across the bridge and into the woods just over there. He points just sort of back the way you've come, but off to the right into the woods, off towards the north of the mountains. And he says, I was about to follow them, but I had hoped that you'd be returning and you might accompany me.
I feel like Demaya would be okay with that.
He says, I realize I've asked much of you these last couple of days, and I'm mindful that you've seen battle, and looks at Grumbly, who's still a bit sticky from toad mucus, and perhaps some other things as well.
You're gonna see some dried blood on my shoulder.
He says, yes, I can see that the last couple of days and hard on you, and he looks at Demare in the eyes and he says, I have no right to ask more service of you, but I have a town to defend.
Well, Debe is
And
really
I need
good
your
with
help.
rope. She could probably help you with defenses if anything needs to be tied up, or she's pretty good with knots and stuff.
So
She gives it like.
I'm not. He says, I'm not sure that
could-
will help in tracking a
Sure.
foe through the forest.
Well, for
No.
that, yes.
Looks at
She's
Demare
gonna-
and says, are they always this tactically unwise?
Yes.
Adrian.
I'm thinking she
Like-
can help with traps around
For
the perimeter of the town.
example,
Adrian,
when we were approaching the burned caravan, they just strode forward as if there was nothing to worry about, even though that we could clearly see there was fire.
Adrian, don't interrupt her funky
Hey.
flow.
He looks at the three of you and he says, Demare here is clearly the most capable and wisest among you, and if you were to accompany us, I suggest you follow her lead or mine. He says, he looks back to Demare and he sort of reaches around his neck. He has a cord around there. He pulls out a key from under his mail. And he says, "This is the key to the mines." He says, "If you'll follow me into the woods far enough to establish what has happened to my deputy and where this beast may be, then I shall give this to you, and you are free to continue on your way with no further service to the town."
I know I'm not wise or tactically sound and all that, like you just said, kind of rudely.
Sure.
We're all here and listening to you insult us collectively. But just as a heads
we
up, there are
say
two
it now
werewolves.
repeatedly.
Yeah, we have helped a lot, but like two. There's two werewolves, not just one. So just as a heads up, from the unwise person that's standing right here. Totally not offended.
He looks at you and says, Are you sure it wasn't an echo?
No, because the sound that we heard came while the wolf was biting me, and it ended up chasing after what we think is probably its mate. So there's likely two.
Hand immediately goes to his sword, and he says, "You were bitten by a werewolf."
Yeah, it sucked. But I've been fine the last couple days.
Truly.
We're fine. Don't worry. I'm fine. It's been a couple days already.
He looks back to Demare and says, "The next full moon, I would keep a close eye on your friend."
Do you know anyone in town who knows how to cure diseases?
He says,
Mr. Druid.
You could perhaps ask the Druid Tsar, but I haven't seen him around for the last couple of days. He said something about a set of badgers needing help with a difficult birth and disappeared into the forest not long ago.
All right.
I think we know the badgers he's talking about.
They rudely interrupted our sleep where they were going to attack us. They're vicious badgers. I hope he's being careful.
Actually, they didn't interrupt our sleep. You did when you. You know what? It's fine. I've been called unwise, and you know, I don't know. I'm gonna just go with the flow here. Demay, do you want to just go help this guy out?
And Demea's gonna be like, first, before I agree, I need to know for sure you're not gonna add another task to us before you give us that key.
He says, No. He says, I can see that you are a warrior of honor who's driven by a need to see this through. He says, I will, if you go with me now, I will see no reason to hold the key back from you.
Also, did he just like threaten to kill me because I was bitten?
If you turn into a werewolf, you might become a problem.
I mean, maybe I would be a friendly werewolf though, just like the owlbear was fine. I'm still me. I've been a dude before. You guys have been goats. You know, maybe we can just assume that I would be like werewolf truly. That's
Adrian leans up miserably.
He strides
Still
over
got that
to you and
silver dagger, right?
he stands fairly
Mhm.
close to you, truly, and he says, "What do you know of lycanthropy, sorcerer?"
I mean, all I know is what I've read in books. But I do know that I have something very powerful within me that I use to cast my spells. And yes, sometimes the magic gets away from me, but all kinds of wonky things are possible with magic. And I am still myself.
He kind of grins ruefully, and he says, "There have been others who've said as much. When the moon infects them, they lose their sense of self. They become something lesser. They become something savage, something primal, and they turn on their friends.
I know that
We'll see when the time comes."
it's possible. I know of people out there. I know of people out there that have learned to master the beast within. It's possible. You just have to
He says, "Yes,
try.
yes, it is. But few can promise that they are able to."
Kind of want to be a wolf, guys.
And at that point, he casts a glance over to Demea and says, "The tracks lead this way." And he heads off towards the forest.
We're leaving right now? Okay.
Yep.
And I think at that point, as you head off into the forest to try to track the beast down in order to get the key to the mines, we will finish our session there.
Well, howdy doody.
Wow,
Speaking of
thank
duty,
you.
he's Canadian now.
Was that a booty?
Like,
Well, it is
Canadian,
Canadian.
Canadian dude, bro.
I don't know how. It's like sometimes. Well, because
Is a Californian.
it's. I did the Mickey Mouse one, and that was like, and then I kept trying to slide into Southern, so it was like a Southern Mickey Mouse. But then, like when I was trying to do Dude Bro, like it was just it just went into, I don't know. Like I don't normally do a Canadian accent either. I sure can.
I think what we've taken away from that is Evolve does Mickey Mouse bang on.
Oh my god. That was freaking beautiful. I was okay, I will admit I was secretly hoping that we'd stay in the Mickey Mouse voice and then I would be a goat because I had ideas for goat sounds in Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Sucks.
I think we're all waiting for the trolls to redeem wild magic in the next session. That could happen. So
Oh god.
stay tuned.
This is true. But this was actually a unique session, guys, because this is the first time we rolled a 20. 20
Yes.
means that Aldous gets to pick a couple options from the list himself, and then you guys get to vote on it and have a little bit more control over what gets redeemed. So it's just kind of a fun twist.
Yeah, and we all know what trolls you were, and we all knew what you were going to pick.
Yep.
Yeah. Even the runner-up
It
wasn't
wasn't me,
even
though,
close.
so...
That was actually kind of perfect. That was actually kind of perfect.
The return of goat was quite funny.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, yeah.
it was.
I just love the description of a goat with luxurious fur.
Flowing hair. Liveries.
I'm glorious.
There's the artwork for the next D&D.
But like he has to be
If
like he has to have like
somebody
a
doesn't draw a
mirror, you know?
toe dueling a frog, I will be disappointed.
A toad dueling a frog. Oh god.
Just kind of imagining
Yes.
like a super vain goat that's just in front of the mirror, just kind of going.
I'm on it.
Right.
And on
Love
that
it.
note, guys, I want to thank everybody again, this whole team of awesome creators with me. Aldous, I hope we didn't mess up your plans too much, any more so than we normally do.
50-50 this
Yeah.
session.
Yeah.
50-50.
We're out of the swamp, you know? Yeah?
Love how he
There's-
rolled
go
a
back.
net 20 and went in the wrong direction.
Yep.
There's a bit of material on the cutting room floor. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn it.
Well, we could get back to it. We'll go back to the tower. It'll be fine.
Maybe we'll have to rebuild the tower.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We're gonna go raid Kiss and Hugs. Everybody, I'd love to big thank you to Krakus on that song. It was amazing as always.
Yes.
Fantastic, mate.
Definitely.
He's gone to bed.
Yeah,
but,
brilliant.
Yeah, we appreciate any creations you make, whether it's in song form or drawn. It's all amazing.
We do need
Have
more
some-
stick things. So even if you just write, little stick stuff,
Yeah,
stick stuff.
figure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was like, stick stuff?
I know, it took me a second. I was like, stick figure. That's yeah, okay. We need more stick stuff.
All right, moment of silence for the undead ogre.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye. Just a very brief moment.